going on, YouTube? Tyler here with False Neutral Media, alongside me, my brother co-host Trevor, and we got some news, some updates. What happened?
I don't know why, but I wanted to go witness me. I don't.
I am here. I am present. What's up? No, we
Yeah.
got some little updates. With Jett and some of the riders. We watched the SMX preview show. What a watch!
Yeah.
42 minutes of our lives. Definitely good.
And half of that view time was the black, like, absence of commercial breaks that they forgot to clip out.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would have been 20 minutes. Yeah.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. And what was it? We were watching it on mine, and you're like, oh, dude, I have YouTube Premium.
Yeah.
Let's just fucking no ads, no nothing. But it was like the same outcome. So
Yeah. And then it was like, is it over? And
yeah,
then it would be like, oh, I'm Louis Diffie. Welcome back. And I'd be like, oh shit, jump scare. Like it was
they
it was
left the
wild.
black screen for the commercials in it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. But Jett is out due to injury.
Yeah. Broke
And
his
that
foot
was
and ankle.
that was our main pick. So now we got to come back and eat our words, because it predictions kind of too soon.
Yeah.
I guess.
And now I've got new predictions. Because I think we're about to see not a ridiculous season. I think we're about to see the gauntlet.
Yeah.
I think we're about to see Battle World. Do you understand me? I think we're about to see Planet Hulk. Do you get what I'm saying? Do you get the comic references I'm throwing down?
A
We're
little
about
bit.
to see a battle of legends.
In game.
In game. Thanos. But the question is, who is Thanos snapping his gold gauntlet?
Eli Tomac.
And you think it's Eli Tomac.
But in reality, it could be Hunter Lawrence,
the silent assassin.
I almost said Ken
That's what I'm
Roxon, to
talking
be
about.
honest.
To be honest with you, after seeing him at World Supercross, I'm in. I'm in. I see it right now happening.
So many people on the battlefield going in, and like
so many.
Can't leave out Cooper Webb. He is
defending.
He's ready. He wants that championship bad. Just hearing him on the interview. I mean, same with all these riders, Tomac. But I think, and then one person that I totally forgot about is, coming back. I think he stopped after, I forgot what race he stopped in outdoors, but AP is back. So I'm excited to see kind of where he is, because he did get that little burnout, took that time off, that rest, which is awesome. That Red Bull KTM definitely, let him have. But I'm excited to see where he stands now, because he was, not just the fan favorite, the All-American Cowboy, but he could battle, he could throw down. So I'm excited to see where he stands.
Yeah, dude. I think when you have the 450 class riders from KTM, we've got Eli Tomac, we've got AP, and now we have Jorge Prado. That's a solid team of top 5 fighters, in my opinion, if all 3 of them can pull it together. We know that Tomac's got the speed, whether he gets the bike dialed the way he wants it for A1, it's all a toss-up. Like we said, I don't think anything we talked about is like irrelevant before, because I think it is still the same of all these dudes on new teams, all these like defending people coming back, such as Cooper Webb, who's like coming back to defend, wants a back-to-back championship, and is still on the same team, more than likely getting more support than he's gotten in years past, because his teammate Justin Cooper's lining up with him.
Yeah.
So it's like we're watching all of these teammates that everybody has at this current juncture have been top 5 contenders. So we're going into a season where Hunter Lawrence does not have the ally of his brother cutting through the field while he gets a nice little gap out front because he's good at starts. Now Hunter Lawrence is gonna have to contend with Ken Roxon without his brother being able to kind of sway the pace of the race, right? So Hunter Lawrence is going in completely on his own. But we saw when Hunter was racing that one race where Jett was out injured, he did have the pace and was out in front. He just spilled it and ended up being hurt just like Jett was. So right now it's, can Hunter live up to the pressure? That's the thing. And it made me think as we were watching this and seeing how Hunter talks about how he's like, I like flying under the radar. It's easier to fly under the radar when Jett is there. And I don't think
Yes.
that's something people talk about. It is easier for Hunter to match the pace of his brother, which is something he's regularly doing when they're training. Then when he gets out to the track, it's this. It's just me and my brother riding out there. Now he's got Chase Sexton, right? Which, in my opinion, I don't believe we can say is like the thorn in the Lawrence brothers' side when Eli Tomac was there all year last year, picking and prodding at both of them.
100%.
That's just my opinion. Sorry, Chase Sexton had too much bad luck on the KTM. I'm not even going to chalk it up all to Chase, right? But to sit there and be like, he's the one, rival of the Lawrence brother, that's just not true. It's not
Yeah.
true anymore. I'm hoping it will be true this season because we have Hunter who's trying to prove himself and gets faster every year. We have Chase that's trying to prove that he can win on the Kawasaki. Although I do think his verbiage of, yeah, it feels good like my Honda. I was like, and then when he's like, yeah, and Kawasaki's not really won much, so they're pretty desperate, and I'm hoping to be the one to win it for him. It's like, that is a wild statement about this team that just spent everything they had to pick you up. So we'll see, dude. I think if
Yeah.
Chase is feeling that confident about like, hey, dude, this team really needed me and I needed a switch up and I'm feeling good on the bike. Hey, cool. But you're still gonna have to contend with Roxon and with Anderson. So at this point, it's like all of the people I just mentioned are top 5. They're
Yeah.
easy top 5 contenders. So I don't know, man. Jett's out. We got Hayden coming in motocross. I'm guaranteeing you maybe there might be some, hey, I'll ride some of the East Coast rounds on the 450. That wouldn't surprise me at all. That wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
But it just depends. It just depends.
No, yeah.
How are you feeling?
Everything you basically said was like right on the money. I especially when you were talking about, can Hunter set that tone, set that pace, and keep that drive if he gets a good start or not a good start? Can he, show us, I don't have to keep up with my brother. I can't, I don't like, I can't rely basically on his pace. I have
Mhm.
to set the tone now. So, which I think he could. I think he showed us that a
Yep.
lot in 2025, especially motocross to nations. And I know that we're
Yeah.
going into supercross, and I mean, it's not like
But it's the
he's
SMX
bad.
World
Yeah.
Championship. So we have to talk about all of it. I think you're right on the money. Continue.
Yeah, and I with Chase's injury, as we, or sorry, not Chase, um Jett's injury, they said that he's out for 3 months. I know that you said, especially with your background, do you think that injury will keep him out for 3 months, or will he be a little more delayed, maybe even 5 months? Is this really going to affect even the outdoor season? Will he be ready for any of that?
I think for me, even if he does heal up within 3 months, based on the injury and what I've known about it, I'd say minimum keep him off that bike for 6 6
Oh,
months.
yeah,
That's my personal opinion, is sit out all of Supercross and come back for motocross, dude.
for Hayden.
But but the thing is he's wanting an SMX world title as well. So of course he's going to want to come back. The only problem is, and we see this happen, is when you come back too early from an injury, especially at this level of Supercross, the last thing you want to do is get back on that bike and then hurt yourself 10 times worse than you were before.
Yeah.
So my personal opinion, I'd be like, "Hey dude, save it. Get ready for motocross so that you can face Deegan at 100% and you can clinch that title and go into, the SMX finals." But that's my opinion. I don't know what they're going to do. I know they say 3 months. A lot of the research that I've seen about it in my personal experience understanding, anatomy and injuries, this one's a rough one, dude. Like,
Yeah.
it's a rough heal, and it's not a fun process. And getting him back, because you have to remember, dude, like, the way that he has to position his feet and ankles and the impact that he has to put on that,
Yeah.
those bones aren't the most sturdy of your infrastructure, if you will. So, I don't know. I think minimum, I would keep him out for 5 months just to make sure that he's feeling good. And I'm not talking about like never get on the bike. If the doctors are like, you can get on the bike and start doing some light training, that's one thing. I'm just looking at longevity and the fact of
Career wise, yeah.
I would hate for Jett to come back mid Supercross trying to put stuff together while Hayden's on a tear getting ready to get on that 450, right? So it just depends on what Honda wants to do and what Jett's wanting to do. But if
Yeah.
Hunter can put it together and can get a Supercross championship for Honda, I don't think they're going to be worried about Jett being on the sideline healing up for motocross. I
Yeah.
think that's it, right? Is it's contingent on, well, we want wins, right? So how do we get those wins safely? But
Yeah.
3 months is not a long time to heal from this injury.
And just with the
Yeah.
doctors that in this sport, this industry that these riders go to, know, they get these athletes like healed up and everything. I mean, pretty good. So things have definitely changed from, the 90s and all that stuff in early 2000s, but no, I think you're right. But we're just gonna have to see. And when we do say make that, little statement like getting ready for Hayden, not I don't think what we mean by that is there is a beginning of the race, right? So if Hayden gets a great start in outdoors alongside Jett, or if Jett gets a bad start, he's going to have to deal with Hayden. But not only that, he's going to have to deal with Hunter, Tomac, all those guys. AP is really good, especially if it's a mud race too. So we just it's all in the open because we know that it's going to be Hayden's learning curve, and people shouldn't be like too crazy about what's going to happen between them. It's probably going to take a couple of years, which I think
Sure.
everybody knows. But like I said, there is the beginning of the race, the gate drop, the first corner, and can happen and anything goes. So, not saying that Hayden wouldn't be up there because we all know how he is outdoors, and
He has the
I'm
speed, no
excited.
doubt.
Oh yeah, he has the speed, he has the talent, but I think that we will see those big battles, side by side, back and forth in the next like year or two. 100%.
Yeah. Because
But
I think for me, when I say Jett getting ready for Hayden, I'm
yeah,
not talking about like for a battle for the championship. I'm talking Jett has to be in the mindset of you're just like everybody else.
yeah,
He has to prepare for that. He has to prepare for if I get a bad start and Hayden's in fifth, I cannot get held up battling somebody who's trying to prove a point to the audience, right? That's not what I'm here for. I need to get past him just like I get past Justin Cooper, just like I get past RJ Hampshire, just like I get past Eli Tomac. I need to be to the front. Jett needs to prepare to make a statement, a shutdown statement that goes, you need 3 years.
Yeah.
He needs to make the statement to back up what you are talking about, which
Yeah.
is you are not ready for this. Coming off of injury, you got to remember he is worried about Eli Tomac, Chase Sexton, his brother. He is worried about that because he has to be at the top of his game to bring home championships. That means beating everybody on the field. I know Jett has the like, I just go out and kind of do my thing. But at this level of the game, there's no way he's lining up and going, nobody's a threat here. I don't think he's doing that for a second. I
Yeah.
think he's going, these guys are threats, but I can learn from them and I can learn how to beat them.
And he does.
He used his whole year studying them and then started putting the metal down, right? He has to do that again with Hayden Deegan if Hayden Deegan's going to be a rival at any point.
Yeah.
He's got to see how Hayden rides that 450, and he's got to have experience with him on the track. I think the other thing is I'm predicting in motocross when we get there, we're going to get those press day Deegan
Oh,
and
yeah.
Jett going
Yep.
for the fucking gnarliest shit they can. It's like when he was on the 450 in Supercross for the first time and he hit the fucking the 5 jump, right? When Jett hit it and like Roxon and all them were like, oh, fuck this guy, dude. In the
Yeah.
track, people were like, we have to take that jump out. And Jett was like, I guess nobody wanted to do it. And they're like, you got to stop doing this shit. Like Dean
He's an
Wilson's talked
animal,
about,
dude.
he's like, I watch him do stuff. And I'm like, don't make me do that. The jump is scary enough. Don't make me do it.
Okay, speaking of Dean Wilson, so we know that obviously Jett is out. Do you, because he got the call one like to,
Top 10.
be a sub for them, do you think they might call him back to
It'd be
for
a good bet.
Supercross?
It'd be
I
a
didn't
good
even
bet.
think of that until you said his name. And another name that I've forgotten this whole time, RJ Hampshire, dude. He was an animal in outdoors. So I'm actually really excited. I'm glad that you brought up his name because we have not talked RJ Hampshire at all, or
That's the thing
Malcolm
is
coming into Supercross.
with Jett out, it means everybody moves up. So now it's this. Okay, RJ's going, I can battle Hunter.
Oh yeah,
I've done that.
yeah. He battled
Okay,
Jett
I'm
hard.
feeling
Yeah,
way more comfortable. I'm comfortable on this 450. Malcolm Stewart may be coming into this year the most confident he has ever been
yeah,
because he's going, okay, so Jett's out. I won last year. I can do this.
yeah.
I have the speed. Everybody else is on new teams, right?
New bikes. Yeah,
I can battle with Hunter. I've done it in SMX. I can fucking do this. I won France, right? King of Paris. I can do this. Like I
yeah,
have the capability to beat the Lawrence brothers. I already did that. I think Malcolm's going into this season going, I'm going to be the wild card. And I'm looking forward to it. But again, he has to contend with Hampshire. He has to contend with AP. He has to contend with Chase Sexton, Jorge Prado, like Marchbanks. What the fuck, man? That's
so
what
many
I'm
names
talking
that
about.
that
You're
we
looking
keep
at the
missing.
450 class, and I hate this. I hate when people are like, silly season. This is Battle World, dog. This is Doom's version of like, I am creating a world where it's nonstop battle and violence. And I'm like, this is great.
Yeah,
I don't think we're going to watch anybody take off and gap everybody by 45 seconds. I think we're going to be watching battles down to the wire, just like we were watching in World Supercross,
I agree.
except it's on the main stage. So I'm
Yeah.
hyped, dude.
Dude,
And we haven't even talked about Anderson, right?
yeah,
Like what are we when Justin Cooper's sitting there, he's like, "All right, dude, I have what it takes." How was World Supercross? And they're like, "Dude, Anderson's looking fast, and so is Savachi." And he's like,
Sabachi, we got Bam Bam
"Hmm,
Barsha and Dylan
Ducati.
Ferrandis on Ducati. So
It's gonna be nuts, dude."
Dylan Ferrandis, he gets up there and he'll bang bars. So, dude, it's gonna
Yeah.
be like you
The
said,
French freeze.
to the down to the wire, down to the wire.
Right.
It's gonna be good racing. I mean, even when Jett's in, it's still good racing. But I feel like you said,
Yes.
it is gonna be a battlefield every single heat race, every main event, every round. So I can't wait. And then
Uh-huh.
outdoors, it's gonna be
Bloodbath.
on. It is
It's
on.
a
So
bloodbath.
I can't wait for gate drops. I can't wait for this season to start. January 10th. A1.
Mhm.
I'm pumped.
Prediction time. Prediction time.
Yeah, now we got to kind of reassemble here. I do think, oh man. And for I know we didn't talk about too much on the 250s, but I am excited to see what Cole Davies does this season. He is looking extremely good. I saw like one of the GoPro helmet cams, like, and I think they were practicing on a little like mini version of A1 for their prep. But dude, I think honestly, well, and I don't know if he's going to West Coast or East Coast.
Right.
I don't. There's still like a lot of riders that's like, are you going here? Are you going there? We got
They
Levi
have enough
Kitchen.
riders.
Yeah,
They have enough riders on Yamaha. You put Cole Davies and Deegan on the West Coast, and you put Max Anstey on the East Coast. He's coming off of a World Supercross title. Max Anstey clinches the East. They clinch the West as they battle for it. It's the battle everybody wants, and Yamaha doubles their chances of winning. It would be ridiculous not to.
yeah.
They
No,
have
I'm
half of the
excited,
gate
dude.
for crying out loud.
Right, right.
They
So
got
many
so many
riders on that
riders.
team, but no, I'm excited. But I think for 250s, it's gonna be Hayden. He's gonna. I think he's just fired up. He wants to get the Supercross rounds out of the way as fast as he can. I think Cole Davies is gonna be definitely someone to look out for. It's like we've talked about before. It's hard to predict, especially A1, but I think
Mhm.
Hayden will take round one. And for 450s, honestly, I'm going with Tomac.
Mhm.
I'm going with Tomac.
I'm gonna do a weird prediction. I'm gonna keep Sexton. I think it's gonna be a battle. This is my prediction. Are you ready for this
I'm
battle
ready.
prediction?
We are ready.
I'm not putting them in order. I think Sexton's gonna clinch it. And you know me. I'm an avid critic. I think Sexton's got something to prove, so he's coming out there. He's been training in private, getting ready. Sexton's going to come out firing as hard as possible. You're going to have Hunter Lawrence and Tomac and Roxon.
Mm-hmm.
I think those are going to be the immediate battles. Reining it in, I think it's going to be Justin Cooper battling with Ando and Cooper Webb as they're trying to attack that core group. And I think it's going to be awesome. Those are my predictions. I think that's what it's going to be. And my wild card pick is Malcolm Stewart.
Oh, you're gonna go Malcolm.
I think
Okay.
Malcolm Stewart, if he can get a good start and RJ Hampshire gets up there and is battling in that mix of riders, we could see some awesome racing.
My wild card then I'm gonna go with Cooper Webb.
Understandable. He wants that back-to-back championship.
Malcolm, I'm sorry. Yeah, normally I say Malcolm, and it
I
works out,
know.
and it's so hard
I know.
with what's going on and what we're preparing for. So I'm gonna mix it up a little bit, so that way we have some variety and a little different. But I think Malcolm is definitely he is, you know, gonna reel him in.
Second wild card runner-up. I think Jorge Prado might shock some people.
Honestly,
Notice my verbiage. I didn't say if it was good or bad.
that he is gonna shock some people. Who knows? Maybe he feels at home like a lot of these writers that have changed and feel the same way. It doesn't look like they're saying it off of a script, like, oh, I feel back at home. Like, no, you could tell by the face expressions, the emotions, and just some of the posts. They look really good. So I'm definitely excited. What about for your 250? Are you still with Hayden?
Yeah, I think Hayden will take it. I think if Cole Davies is there, he'll give him a fight for it. But
Yeah,
I think my wild card will be Davies if he's
yeah,
racing West.
yeah. I agree with that. So, um, yeah, I'm excited. I'm glad that we made the time to kind of do this. So I hope you guys enjoyed. We're ready. I hope everybody has a great New Year's, and yeah, I'm ready for gate drops. We're almost there. We're almost there. So
Yeah.
leave a like, leave a comment, leave a subscribe. Make sure those notifications are on, and help us get to 250 subs. That's the goal. Start, basic and small. I'm almost done with all the merch. I'm working on it this week,
The
so
pain that came from your
dude,
I'm
it's
almost
so
done with the merch.
dude, it's so I mean, with AZ open and everything, look at this. These are the like full pages back to back of writers that I've had to do before Christmas. Like,
Yeah.
and I'm almost done. Got a couple more writers. I feel bad, but
So
it's
proud.
been crazy. The holidays and everything, and hopefully everybody had a great Christmas, holiday, whatever you guys celebrate. I hope time with family, everything was great, and I'm ready for some gate drops. We got local stuff coming up. We got mini monsters coming up for Glen Helen in February, and Loretta Lynn's and Mammoth qualifiers that are going to be starting up pretty soon. So I'm excited for the amateur scene as well as SMX. So we will see you guys when I don't know. We'll probably post some stuff. I don't know. So
We will see you.
if anything happens, we'll see you. Like turn those notifications on, like we said, so that way you guys don't miss an episode. But yeah,
Yeah.
peace.